To somehow beat Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask, and then we're halfway through the month, meaning I have like 2 full weeks to work on Breath of the Wild, and that means I get more time to explore, and that's gonna be friggin' awesome. So I'm super hyped for this, dude. Welcome back, everyone. It is good to see you all again. Good to see you, Tude, Richard, Try Hard. Welcome back. How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing? Peak is streaming, guys. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We have like 2 weeks to see if it gets good, or if I can make it be good. Can't wait for Breath of the Wild. This is gonna be peak, dude. I've been so excited for Breath of the Wild. Honestly, it's one that I've been wanting to play since it first got released. I just never had the opportunity, and so now I finally get that chance, and I'm super excited, dude. Oh, I should change the background color. This is not purple. Does not work. Important note, my tunic did not come in today. It's being pushed to tomorrow, so we're keeping green. It works though, because you know, today's St. Patrick's Day, so green functions the way we need it to. But let's change that background to, ooh, let's go for blue, I think. Do a reset of the app. It's going to be dumb right now. Okay, or not. I can't control my lamp. I have to reset the connection. Oh well, we're gonna have purple for today's stream. We're gonna have purple for today's stream. We managed to get some amiibo or amiibo equivalent. Unfortunately, no, unfortunately. I do not have an amiibo for it. But it's also not my copy of Breath of the Wild, or my Switch, or my Elgato, or my controller. So you know, like I can't complain about it. Okay, not gonna be able to change the lamp today. I'll have to change it tomorrow. But that's where we're at. You need to be a pirate for Breath of the Wild. Piracy R. Piracy R. Yeah, it'll be fun. You have around 135 hours or more in Breath of the Wild, it's just crazy. That's sick. This will be, well, obviously you know this, but this will be my first time playing. So, you have a green tunic, you can Link Hood on. Let's go, dude. Let's friggin' go. You gotta get into the spirit of the March to Hyrule, man. That's sick. Tomorrow I'll have the blue tunic, so that'll be nice. Today I still got the green on. Tomorrow I will. Do the Breath of the Wild DLC after you beat Breath of the Wild. If we have time, I'll look into it. I will have to convince my friend to buy it though, because I don't know if everything is on this, because this is all his Switch and all of his setup. I have Breath of the Wild on a Switch. My wife has a Switch, and then she has Breath of the Wild on hers. But my friend was like, nah, you gotta play, if you're gonna play it for the first time, you have to play it on the Switch 2 with the Switch 2 version. So he bought the Switch 2 version and is letting me play it on his. So yeah, it's crazy stuff. Same for a Switch Lite. Oh, nice. Or maybe 3DS. I think it'd be dope. Breath of the Wild, let's go. Yeah, let's go, Kylie. That's dope. Ready for this? Ready for this? Champion's Ballad and Trial of the Sword. I'm guessing those are the DLCs. I have no idea which ones he has. I'll have to actually check it out. But it'll be cool. I don't think he has amiibo. Let me check real quick. Can I use amiibos until you reach a certain point in the game? Well, that doesn't tell me anything. I don't think he does. I also doubt it came with the... Yeah, it doesn't look like he owns either of the DLCs either, but that's, I think it's just the base game for now. Breath of the Wild is peak. He misclicked. It happens. I am hyped for this one. I think this is the one I'm the most hyped for, but mostly just because of how recent it is. This is one that has always looked very interesting to me, and I've never had the opportunity to play it either. So this will be cool. This will be cool to actually get to enjoy it. But warn, do not do hero mode since it's your first time playing. Hero mode is a harder challenge for experienced players. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably just do the normal difficulty on the first playthrough. Breath of the Wild is peak. Except a certain person you will find you hate that quest. Okay, well that's fun. Yeah, I have no idea. It has always looked peak. I know that the game itself influenced a ton of other games, and I do know that the climbing mechanic that's in this is the same one that they use in Pal World. Well, not like the same, but I know Pal World was inspired by this one, so I'm hyped for that. What is hero mode? Lest you checked, there is no hero mode. Maybe it's some DLC or something. Are there difficulties in Breath of the Wild? I also have to start a new game of this. When I booted it up, it just ran instantly into a cutscene, so I had to restart it because I skipped through the cutscene and didn't want to watch it because I didn't want to spoil anything for myself. It's introduced in a DLC, yeah, okay. I don't have any of the DLCs, so I think it's just the base version of the game. They should make a new Zelda. I mean, I think did not so long ago. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, right? And didn't someone say they're making a new Hyrule Warriors? Pretty sure someone had said they're making a new Hyrule Warriors, and that was announced not so long ago. I could be mistaken, but I was pretty sure I heard that. Okay, well, I guess without further ado, maybe we should get this thing up and running, yeah? Try and get this started. The new Hyrule Warriors, would that happen to be Age of Imprisonment? I have no idea. I could not tell you. I couldn't tell you. I've only heard that they're apparently making a new one. BRB, getting Breath of the Wild, open your Switch. Hey man, we'll do a play along. We'll play together. Everyone grab your version of Breath of the Wild and we'll all play equally together. You have to move at the exact pace I move. So if I get stuck on a puzzle, you have to wait until I finish that puzzle. It'll be a play along. I'll get stuck on a puzzle for 10 years that you've already solved, and then that'll be the whole thing. Bro, a system update? Dude, I literally had a system update like 30 minutes before I started this. Luckily, it finished in like 2 minutes. I was terrified that it was going to be a long one. But I did have to cancel out of a controller update because I was afraid that was going to take 10 million years. But okay, let's get this thing loaded up. Let's get this started. We're 15 minutes into the time. We should get this up and going. Luckily, the cool thing is we have more time to actually enjoy this game. Uh-oh, I'm experiencing the lag. That's a bad sign. At least this time we have like 2 full weeks to play, so that's dope. Wait, for me to wait. You wish you knew where your Switch was. You also don't have your copy of Breath of the Wild when you played. You were playing at your cousin's copy. Oh, that's crazy, dude. You excited, dude? I'm excited too, man. This will be sick. Yeah, it sucks that you don't know where your Switch is. And I'd say pick up a copy if you ever get the opportunity. I mean, this will be my first playthrough of this, but I have no doubts that this is gonna be great. I am experiencing a little bit of lag. I have a feeling that's probably because of this Switch going through the Elgato into the computer. So we'll have to see how this goes. It would appear your Breath of the Wild isn't in your case. Now you got to look at the game cases. Dang, this sucks. I'm sorry. I know that pain. I know the pain of trying to start up a game and then getting stuck in that kind of loop. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to actually restart my Elgato capture. I'm going to run it in as administrator, and I think that'll make a huge difference. Yeah, it's way better. No lag anymore, at least not for now. Okay. Yeah, this seems a lot better. So with that case, we should be good to go. Never mind, it was in another case. Dude, at least you found it. At least you found it. Sometimes I go to look for a game and then I get stuck there for 10 years looking for it. By the way, just want to point out, rule of thumb for Breath of the Wild. If you can see it, you could probably go there. That's dope. I know that's how Elden Ring is, and I love when games are like that. I love the fact that being able to see something in the distance means you actually go to there. I love those types of games. Letting Breath of the Wild wait. Okay, I'll wait a couple more minutes. But yeah, I love it. I love it when it's very exploration based. But yeah, that's how Elden Ring was, and that's one of the reasons why I loved Elden Ring so much. Was you would see like a giant castle in the distance, and then you could be like, oh, I really want to visit that. And it took some time to get there, but eventually you could get there and you could explore the entire thing. And there was always something special hidden in each location. Is Zelda game being open world is my dream? That's so. Isn't this one is open world? Yeah. So you're saying that Breath of the Wild is your dream? Okay, let's get this loaded up. This is my first time playing this. I have never seen the opening cutscene or anything. Even this, because I opened this. This is just for me opening the game. It pushed it through a cutscene, so I skipped the cutscene and then I exited to the main menu. So that's all that's happened. I haven't actually seen the cutscene yet. Just so we're all on the same page, I'm gonna save over this. Okay, I'm hyped for this, bro. I'm so hyped for this. Oh, and I don't have to wear that hat anymore, which is so nice. I'm glad I don't have to wear the hat. Tomorrow I'll have the blue tunic, so we'll be able to swap to blue tomorrow. And I'll get my lamp fixed so I can swap the colors on that as well. Weird mumble, all right. Oh, nice. Oh, this one is voice acted. Okay, that's cool. I know you mentioned it was voice acted a little, but... blinded.
Open your eyes.
They're open. They're wide open.
Open your eyes.
So ominous. So ominous of an opening. Okay.
Wake up, Link.
Bro sleeps like Daredevil. It's in a bathtub full of water. Little buffery. You can tell it's buffering a little. But I think that's because of all the setup that's going on. Okay, man. You just crawl out of a tree bathtub, a tree powered bathtub, an ancient tree powered bathtub. Okay. I'm definitely losing frames. Okay. Oh, it does not like that at all. Is it super buffery for you as well? Definitely seems like it. Yep, that sucks. Oh, maybe I can figure out this issue tomorrow. If you see the castle, you can go to it for fun. Probably not. Not as soon, not instantly. Breath of the Wild was probably some of the best horse controls because the horses will follow the path without you needing to steer unless you go off the path or go down one way on a fork. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. You'll find out why he's there soon enough. Maybe, I don't know. Electricity in the ancient times. Hey, it's good stuff. You gotta love it. Green circle that shows up when you run into your stamina. Well, yeah, I do know that because I know that Pal World copied this system into the stun standing because it's OP. God, this is unfortunate. I do like how ominous it is, though. Though it is a little laggy. I'll have to see if I can figure out that issue tomorrow.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Okay. Is that its cell phone? Is this actually a cell phone? Bro, is that a Switch? Bro, do you get a Switch in the game? You got the clip? You did the no clip? Nice, nice, dude. Sheikah Slate, a mysterious tablet with glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. Is there something familiar about it? Why is there something familiar about it? Pretty big for a cell phone. Also, no, it's a Wii U gamepad. It's a Wii U gamepad. It looks like a Switch. But I guess I don't know what the Wii U actually looks like. I had a Wii growing up. I never had a Wii U. Ooh, treasure chest. Oh, pants! I don't know if I want to wear pants. Well-worn trousers. These old trousers are threadbare in spots, but they're surprisingly comfortable. The legs are a bit too short, though. Sick. But what's it? Oh, cool. I can just pick up barrels. Oh, I didn't even mean to drop that. Okay, what's in this other one? God, the lag's gonna kill me, bro. Yeah, super buffery. Yeah, I know. I don't know how to fix it. If you spam B and down arrow, you should be able to whistle sprint, which costs no stamina. That's interesting. Okay. Old shirt, a thin shirt made long ago. It's coming apart at the seams, but it's better than nothing. The sleeves are a bit on the short side. What's weird is during all my testing, I didn't have this issue, so I don't know why it's so bad right now. I literally was able to test out Mario Kart World. It had 0 issues.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Okay. And how do I do that? Authenticating. Chica Slate confirmed.
Link,
Right.
you
Very
are
bright.
the light,
Yeah, I can hear
our light.
the audio crackling
It
too.
must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
The clip? I don't. Are you talking about just the whistle sprint thing? Which is just a redo Wii U instead of a console to play a game in your game pad or see it in the TV. Switches everything inside of it. With the dock, you can see the gameplay in the TV. I do have it on a dock right now, and it's hooked through the Elgato, but it is not liking this. Oh, dope. Okay. So the climbing is just like Pal World. Oh god, it's so buffery, dude. Oh, it's gonna ruin a cool cutscene. Oh, it is pretty though. Okay, I've got to figure out this issue. Yeah, I've got to figure out this issue. We can't be having this crackling and buffering the entire time. I just don't know how I'm gonna solve it. This is your favorite version of Hyrule, full stop? Dude, it's so big and it's so pretty. Fix the issue, it's gonna ruin the game. I know. That's why we're gonna have to cut to a break real quick, I guess. Because yeah, I'm gonna have to figure it out. There's gotta be some way to fix it. I just don't know how. The problem is it's running from the Switch into the Elgato and directly on my PC from there. And that's where the issue is coming into play. So I don't know how to fix that. Fun fact, when you play this game, you're going to experience playing the game. You're so right. You're correct. When I play the game, I will experience playing the game. And you can see why. Yeah, the world is gorgeous. The world is gorgeous. I literally don't know. I don't think there's anything I can do to solve this issue. Yeah, because it's not like I can change the way I'm capturing it. Thing is, I tested this out and I didn't have this issue. So I don't know why I'm having this issue now. All right, give me one sec. Oh, Sora. Yeah, I can't solve this issue. It just won't be fixed. And the worst part is I know it's not the Switch. I know it's not the Switch that's the problem. It's the Elgato capturing it. It doesn't like capturing it. It just bitrate? Maybe. It's definitely how it's coming into the Elgato. It's not OBS. I can check. Oh wait, update firmware for the Elgato. Maybe that might have something to do with it. All right, give me one sec. Okay, we're gonna have to run through an update real quick. So you're gonna have to take a second. You hate the rain? Rain's great, dude. Try everything adjust bit rate. Try re-entering the game. I looked at my Elgato settings. It says that there's an update, so maybe the updating the firmware will help. So literally, I set this up yesterday, and everything was great. Everything worked perfect. Everything was fine. Today I get on, the Switch has an update. So the Switch wants to be updated. So I do that, and now it turns out the Elgato also wanted a firmware update. So they waited until it was time to go to have updates. Okay, that's updated. Let me see. Is there anything else I can check on here? All right. Let's turn down that to this. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. What does that do for me? It's looking better. It's looking better, so we'll have to see how this goes. But the fact that I'm not buffering in the menu screen is a good sign. So maybe that fixed it. Let's check this out. What up, Emo? How's it going? Oh, much better. Okay, so there was just a firmware update for the Elgato that happened literally today. So, but we're back in business. We're up and running. I'm very tempted to restart, so I can get a fresh take of that look at the world. I think we might do a restart real quick. Not of the whole console, but just of the game, because I would like to actually be able to see the friggin' world. Okay, we're running it back. We're restarting the game. Turn to title. Let's run it back. I want a fresh take. I want a fresh take. I want to see the world in all of its glory. And the freaking Elgato update screwed me out of that. So I'm running it back. Not gonna lie, you forgot how to do most glitches other than whistle sprinting and fall damage cancel. That does sound crazy. I did hear at one point there was like a shield glitch or something you could do to like use it like a skateboard across the world or something. It's some sort of speedrunning tech. I don't actually know how it's done or anything about it, but I know you can use your shield as a sled if you glitch it properly. Okay, we're running it back. Fresh take. Pretend like that never happened. With eyes wide open. It's not a glitch, it's just part of the game. Oh, the shield thing? That's just how the game works?
Open your eyes.
Oh, that's crazy. I always thought it was some sort of speedrunning glitch. Shield surfing isn't a glitch, it's an intended mechanic. Crazy, okay. Yeah, this is so much better. No buffering at all. Maybe a little bit of buffering. Not heavy though. Nowhere near as bad. He really does wake up out of his like sleep pod. It's like Master Chief, you know? They wake him up when they're ready for him to go to battle for them. It does buffer a bit, but not that much. Yeah, nowhere near as bad as it did before, that's for sure. Definitely a lot better. Everything in this game has durability, and shield surfing on any surface that isn't sand or snow is hell off your shield durability. Nice. Cool. I have heard that there's durability in this game, and that's the one thing I'm not ready for. Okay, yeah, a little bit of buffering. Not as bad as before, but still a little bit.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Right, so we got the Wii U pad apparently. In your opinion, Rain sucks more? Nah, Rain's great, dude. Master Sword will break? Oh, that sucks. Sheikah Slate, a mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. Probably because I just read that like 3 minutes ago. That's probably what's familiar about it. Oh god, yeah, it's not great. Well-worn trousers. Yeah, there's still some buffering. Definitely not as bad as before, but still not great. Okay. Oh god, that's gonna be an issue. I'll do some troubleshooting after tonight's stream and see if I can figure it out.
Hold the Sheikah Slate up
Sheikah
to
Slate
the
turned Link into an iPad kid. Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll show you the way.
He went from being the kid who played music and had hopes and dreams, and now he just plays on his friggin' iPad, dude. What up, Ryan? How's it going? Link stubs his toe if he kicks the side of the chest without footwear, which is part of your pants. That's crazy. Okay. That explains a lot. Let's see. Can we get a clean shot of this view this time?
Link, you are the light. Our light.
I'm betting
It
on
must
no.
shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Okay, let's see. Can we get a non-buffery version of this? Still buffery, but not as bad. It is a gorgeous view, though. I love how the volcano looks, dude. And the silhouette of Hyrule Castle off in the distance. God, it's so choppy. Tree branch. Wooden branches such as this are pretty common, but it's surprisingly well balanced. It doesn't do much damage, but can serve as a weapon in a pinch. Didn't realize it equipped it automatically. Rain sucks this game. Nah, Rain's awesome in general. Sounds like a motivational speech. Definitely. Dora, stop clawing that. Haven't played a Zelda game since Ocarina of Time. Looking forward to buy a Switch 2 to play Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Dude, I've been so hyped to play these games. I'm borrowing a friend's to play these to play Breath of the Wild right now, and I'm so hyped. I do wish it wasn't choppy, but that's an unfortunate side effect of trying to stream it. So there's got to be a way to fix it. Sora, sorry, stop clawing that bag, dude. Stop it. Get out of here. Get out of here. View is amazing. Yes, yeah, no, it's genuinely gorgeous. Genuinely gorgeous view. It's got a lot to load at once. Yeah, I can definitely tell. The problem is that on the Switch 2, perfect, seamless, zero issues. Going into the Elgato and then going to my PC, that's where the issues coming into play. Or pirate it. I don't think I have one. A way to pirate it. I can't seem to find a ROM. Your first weapon, yeah, tree branch. It's the right way. It's the way it should have always been. You find rain in this game, you will hate it. If you say so. I usually love rain in games. You got your Zelda notes on the phone. It can be your guide. It's like using an actual Sheikah Slate. No, I think in this case, I'm gonna mostly just kind of figure it out as I go along. Finished Majora's Mask already? Yeah, we just beat it yesterday. That was very chaotic. Also felt like this is the most diverse Hyrule's ecosystem has ever been. Interesting. Okay, I guess they wanted to modernize it a little bit. Hylian Shroom, a common mushroom found in your trees around Hyrule. Eat it to restore half a heart. Ooh, nice. Temple over in the distance is the same Temple of Time from Ocarina of Time. It has nothing to do with the gameplay, just cool fact. That is sick. That is very, very sick. I know it's also the same one that's used in Twilight Princess as well. So it is interesting to see them all connect. Oh my god, the buffering! Holy buffering, Batman, this is crazy. You can hold this. Oh, okay, cool. I do enjoy not having to actually open the menu to, Did I can push this down the hill? Wait, can I push this boulder? If I can aim the camera. Yeah. Wow. That went far. Does give lore on specific locations. That's cool. Imagine the buffering when it starts raining. Yeah, I can only imagine. I'm gonna try to figure out before next stream how to fix the buffering. There's got to be a way. There has to be a way to fix the buffering. So I'll try and figure it out before next stream. It's just if I don't start trying to figure or play this now, then by the time we get to the next one, we won't actually be able to play tonight. Apple, a common fruit found on trees all around Hyrule. Eat it fresh or cook it to increase its effect. Cool. I'll take those apples. Ooh, is there more higher up? Oh, what just happened?
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
She didn't like that I was climbing a tree. She said, hey, Link, focus. Focus, Link. Stop climbing the trees, Link. Okay. She's like, Link, you're a very important hero. I need you to stop climbing trees. This game, by the way, takes over 10,100 years after any other Zelda game in the series. Crazy, okay. The Temples of Time and Ocarina and Breath of the Wild may or may not be the same ones. Seems more likely that it was taken down and rebuilt in a location. Maybe they were just like, yeah, we want to keep this temple design, but we can't keep it here. It takes 5 to 10 minutes before the voice chimes in. Oh, I get it. They're like, you took way too long. We've gotta force you to focus. So this is after a set amount of time or what you're doing. Okay. I think we're gonna take a pause, unfortunately, to try and solve this. Just try and solve this issue. Because if we're gonna play this, we should be able to have good quality. So we're gonna take a break. We're gonna do some troubleshooting. I'm sorry about this, guys. I know it's only been 40 minutes, but if we want to actually be able to enjoy this properly, I think we're gonna have to solve this issue first. So we're gonna go into a break, go into a pause, and then I'll come back. I'm sorry, but I've got to solve this. If we're gonna actually be able to enjoy this experience, I'm gonna have to figure out this buffering situation. So I'll see if I can figure it out. Give me a few minutes, guys. Sorry about this. I think I fixed it. I swapped to a different output. I think it might be working better now. I'm using a different USB port as well, so hopefully all that works. But we'll have to see how this goes. I'm hoping everything works out the way it's supposed to now. But okay, it should look better, but it is a wishful thinking, hoping that it works. Everything from what I was testing looked like it was working. So we'll see. It's been 1,000 years. Everyone here has either perished or has family of 3. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know it's been a long time. I'm trying to solve this issue. It looks much better, doesn't it? So the thing that it's reading off of is a USB-C. I think the USB-C on my motherboard may be having issues. So I had to do a USB-C to USB conversion, which I had to take from my microphone, which is why I was like, I may or may not have broken it. Why is that active? Okay, it's not. Ooh. Okay, I think we should be all good and up and running again. Should we run it back a third time, or should we keep moving forward? Oh, perfect. Yeah, I think it's much better. What up, Kate? How's it going? Yeah, we're starting Breath of the Wild today. Silky smooth gameplay from what I can see. Yeah, so far so good. We'll see how it progresses. There's a small amount of buffering, but I don't think it's anywhere near as bad as it was. Baked apple. Direct heat has softened and sweetened this apple. Eat it to restore 3/4 of a heart. Dope. So just keep going. Okay, we'll keep running through this. I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Oh, forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame for a succulent treat. It is a bit strange to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Oh, don't talk to me like that. At least buy me supper first. Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. There's still a little bit of buffering. Ooh. That temple there. Long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet, another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. Let me check one more thing real quick. Let me check one last thing. I think there's some HDR settings that if I turn them off, may help out. I took a look at them. I didn't turn them off. Give me 1 second. There it goes. Seems a little faster. Sorry, I have to do this one last thing. It's almost fixed, I think. Like even now, just here in the settings, I can feel the latency. So that's where it's like, I don't know. Can just feel the delay on everything. I can't seem to get this fixed, man. Just makes me mad because it should function. It should be perfectly fine, but for whatever reason, it doesn't seem to want to be. I don't know. We may just have to run with it for today, and then I can do some heavy maintenance on it tomorrow. You can just feel the delay. This is going to get me killed. Woodcutter's axe, a woodcutter's tool of choice for felling trees. Its formidable weight and uneven balancing, God, words are hard, make it a slow, inefficient weapon. But a new weapon nonetheless. How did I do that before? What did I change? I don't know who Mifa is. What up, Toon? Welcome over onto Twitch. What's happening, Kate? Basically, it's a situation to where I'm having a lot of issues with getting it to not buffer. And so you can literally visibly see the buffering happening. I don't know how to fix it. You gotta play a song on the ocarina to stop the buffering. It's a setting. God, you can look at the fight. Look how bad this fight is. Oh God, buffering's bad, man. Also cool. I'm guessing that's a moblin, yeah. Oh. Yeah, this is bad. I don't know. We may have to just end up stopping stream so I can fix this. Bokoblin. I should have read that. Bokoblin horn. The severed horn of a bokoblin, a creature often encountered on the plains of Hyrule. It is inedible, but it can be tossed into a stew with some critters to make an elixir. Bokoblin fang, a tooth obtained from a bokoblin. It's worn down and not very sharp, but it's still pretty hard. Cook it alongside a critter to make an elixir. No idea. Some new person. Yeah, the stuttery. Yeah, it's very bad. It's very bad. That is a bokoblin. First bokoblin. Nice. Oh God. It's so bad. I'm gonna have to figure this out next time. I'll just have to deal with it today. But I'll have to see what I can do. Choo-choo jelly. A gelatinous substance that came from a choo-choo. It's unusable in this state. God, where's it hard? But applying a bit of elemental stimulation will change its form. Should just give up on reading as an adult. It's been too long. I'm cooked. I don't know how to read. It's bad you've seen way worse. Yeah, but the thing is, it shouldn't be this bad. It shouldn't be this bad. That's the issue. So you can chop down trees. Axes like the woodcutter's axe are the best weapon for this. Nice. Seared steak. Raw meat cooked over an open flame. Cooking it has increased its flavor and the number of hearts it provides. Bokoblins in this game look like the bokoblins if they played NBA. That's fair. I've only seen the bokoblins so far, but I'm going to assume that they're just very tall. Oh God, so bad. Like, I feel like I'm running at 20 frames, and I shouldn't be running at 20 frames. By the way, this can technically run in 4K. I've knocked it down to 1080p to try and get it to work, and it's still having issues. I don't know. I'll just have to figure something out next time. Dude, he just got fucking launched. What the hell? Boko Club, a crude bokoblin club made to clobber small prey. It's essentially a stick, so its durability is low. Look at the game and not the monitor then? I did look at the game. Oh, you mean look at the... I can't. If I do that, then the Switch won't be docked, and it has to be docked for me to be able to stream it. Oh, God. Yeah, before next stream, I'll try and figure this out. 30 frames is okay, so maybe this is like in 15 FPS. It feels like it. I mean the physical TV, not the PC monitor. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it's only hooked up to the monitor. It's going through the Elgato, and I only have it hooked up to the monitor. But the monitor replicates exactly what you're going to see with the OBS. So it's like what I'm seeing is what you're seeing, and that's how I know it's bad. Also, can you please stop trying to climb this and just exclusively push it? I just want to push it down this hill. Anyways, I should focus on the actual task. Oh, God. I don't know. I may go on pause again, try to do more troubleshooting, just because this is bad. This is so bad. I can't even like focus. Should be able to show on the TV too, unless you don't have an HDMI in. I do have the ability to also plug it into a TV. I just don't have a TV nearby to plug it into, and that's where the issue comes into play. So that's why I'm not currently doing that, because I have to do that. But I do think I might be able to use. I might be able to plug it into an HDMI port to run it. It'll just mess up my monitor settings, which is fine. I just don't know how it's going to affect the current streaming situation, and that's the only reason why. Are you on a Switch controller? Kind of. It's my friend's Switch controller. The controller is not the issue, though. So yeah, the only other thing I could consider is plugging it into an HDMI port and running it that way, because it should be able to read the HDMI port as an output into the computer, and then I can pull up that as a display. It's just a situation of I have to clear one of my monitors out to make room for it. That's the part I'm not entirely sure of yet, but we may just have to go back to a break again while I try and figure this out. To bring another monitor. Yeah, I am at 3 monitors already. So that would be a 4th. It's just, I don't know. It's doing this to spite me. I tested this yesterday, mind you. I tested this yesterday and everything worked perfect. I did use Mario Kart World, but Mario Kart World is supposed to have a much higher struggle running, apparently. And I don't know. You can chop filled logs to the next to break it down further. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Crud. Yeah, I think we might have to pause again. God, I hope this doesn't break my stream. 1 sec. God dang it, this is an awful idea. I'm gonna try unplugging a monitor and plugging in the HDMI port. We're gonna see what happens. I'm going back on pause. I'm sorry, guys. It's interesting. I don't know. I can't get it to 100% work. I've tried multiple things and none of the things are working. I tried running it through the HDMI port and it refuses to read that as a proper input into the PC for some reason, even though I should be able to theoretically do a display capture from that, but it won't do it. So I don't know. It's probably just going to be a thing I'll have to figure out when we're not live. But it's just an unfortunate lag that I can't fix. Which sucks real bad. But well, I guess this is just what we have to rock through. This is just going to be a midstream, but maybe next time it'll be better. I keep forgetting how to actually aim. Boko Shield, a bokoblin made shield created by attaching a handhold to any flat tree bark picked up off the ground. It's pretty shoddy, so don't expect it to last very long. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. The shield, yeah, nice. And I'm also gonna end up dying trying to fight the bokoblin until I can, God, get things to not be laggy. Maybe I just need to switch to the Switch 1. Maybe they'd be more compatible. I'm guessing I can't use the shield and the axe at the same time. Ooh, okay, he's fine. Ooh, nice, I'll take a sword. Traveler's Sword, a very common sword often kept by travelers to fend off small beasts. It's fairly durable, but a bit unreliable against monsters. I'm like 20 feet away. Why are you eating the raw ingredients? Just because they're here and I can heal with them? Aim and then release. That's cool. Wait, but how do I cancel? I guess like that. Cool. Aren't you using a sword type weapon anyway? You had plenty of sticks earlier. Because I like the axe. I was enjoying the axe. It does more damage. You can heal more with cooked foods. I believe that. I believe that 100%, but I didn't want to use it yet. And also, I'm discovering the game. Let me discover the game. God. It's my first time, guys. Place the Sheikah's slate in the pedestal. Does not deal more damage. The Boko Club deals more than the Ace. I mean, yes, that is true. It does deal more damage than the Axe. But this is the one I was using at the time, so I was continuing to use it. Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. For falling rocks. Falling rocks? Why would they be fall? Does it just shake the mountain? Why? Oh, why is there falling rocks? Oh my god. That was probably so much cooler if it wasn't blurry and buffery. Oh, wait, it activated towers all over the world? Okay, that's cool. Are those like our satellite towers that we have to climb up and sink so we can see more of the map? I feel like that's what that is. Buried under rubble? Interesting. One sec. Let me give someone a text. We'll see what he has to say. First tower get, yeah. Yeah, you're back. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying so hard, man. I really want to play this, and it just will not let me. It transfers data through liquid? So were we laying in a pile of data? Regional map extracted. Oh my god, it is our towers. It is. So these are our satellites that we get to climb. Okay, that's cool. Do we have a grapple to get down again? Do we have a zip line?
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years.
Okay, I know you said this takes place way later, but
When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
so he literally was like in a cryopod. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay.
Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
So did Ganon's darkness just take over Hyrule? Or the Hyrule Castle? Is that what just happened? I see, and you could probably head straight towards that right now if you wanted to, huh? You're in Zelda's equivalent of a Bacta tank? Oh, interesting. Okay, so, but it keeps you alive in the forever? That's crazy. Remember when Shibi? Who's Shibi? Remember when Shibi said that Ganon took over while you were gone? They weren't wrong. Is Shibi the old man? Did he ever say his name was Shibi? Sorry, it's been hard to concentrate due to the issues that I'm having with the friggin' everything. Well, not yet. Oh, okay. Got you. I will say the towers are sick. Okay, so it is a satellite mechanic like you would see in Far Cry. That's cool. It is an interesting concept for Zelda for sure. Like, oh god. Oh, hello. Oh, the glider. Oh, nice. Okay, I do know about the glider.
My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land one after another. It is almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower?
Yeah, I heard a voice, man.
Well now, a voice you say. And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice?
Definitely Zelda for sure. No.
I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle.
That is Calamity Ganon. That is a crazy name, and also one of, I think, the most hyped name Ganon's had so far.
100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil. But just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It will appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle?
I do. For sure at some point.
I had a feeling you would say that. Here, on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs. with no way down. If you were trying to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story.
Paraglider, question mark?
Oh, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not. I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby?
Okay, open adventure log. The isolated plateau. Man. And then that's just the context of what has happened, but it's telling you where to track and continue. Okay, that's cool. So there's an actual quest log now.
Come, let me show you something.
I see your voice for this old man is pretty spot on. Thank you. I kind of went for a Gandalf type vibe. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Yeah, he's like, it's dangerous to go alone, so here, take this and go alone. Did we just walk up here for no reason?
Do you see that structure there? The one shining with a strange light. It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground.
Interesting, okay. Crazy little cave.
I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe.
Fair enough. All right, into the orange glowy thing I go. I'll just stare at the ground as I run. That should help, right? I think I'll go around the water. In Japan, the log was actually a diary Link was keeping. Interesting. That makes a lot of sense. It makes sense that that would be some sort of journal thing. I feel like that's what makes the most reasonable sense, is that he would be tracking the information himself. Can I dodge roll? Oh, I found picture mode. How do I get rid of that? How do I remove those? What did I just do? Delete. 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 There we go. Okay, quit. Okay, let's go into the cave. Maybe it'll process the cave a little bit better. You made map pins. Yeah, on accident. Which one was the Zelda 1 reference? Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I haven't played Zelda 1, so... Travel gate registered to map. Access granted. It's cool though you can make pins though. I mean, a lot of open world games have pins. I just wasn't expecting the Zelda game to have pins. That's going to be very useful. And you can make it up to 4. That's crazy. Usually games only let you do 1. In fact, every piece of text in this game is translatable. The map pins say it's dangerous to go alone. A reference to what the old man says when he gives you your first sword in Zelda 1. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Are you going for 100%? Not on this playthrough. We may in the future, but for this one, it's going to be this is my first introduction to the game. So I'm not necessarily going to go for 100%, but mostly just because I need to beat it before the end of March. So I'm gonna try and do a lot of the game. I'm imagining next time that I play, it won't be buffering like this. I'm gonna try and solve that issue. So we'll see. There's a chance I may even swap over how I'm playing the game, and if I am, I may have to restart it. But this will at least be an introduction to it. Okay, what do I do here? I like to imagine Gene Roddenberry's wife playing as the Sheikah Computer Network. Who's Gene Roddenberry? This looks like something. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling rune. Okay, it is sick that the data gets transferred into like a liquid droplet and then it drops into the slate and that's how it downloads the data. That is actually really cool. It's like literally liquid data. Ooh. Magnesis. Manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. Grab onto metallic objects using the magnetic energy that pours forth from the magnesis rune. Objects held in the magnetic snare can be lifted up and moved freely. Rune extracted. Okay, rune. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I'm guessing that's for these things that were on the ground. Oh, that's sick. Okay, so it's like, oh, dude, that's dope. Okay. I know Crimson Desert actually has this mechanic in it, and I knew it came from Breath of the Wild. I just didn't actually know how it was going to work. This is crazy. Okay. Ooh, can I make bridges with this thing? How high can I lift this? Can I lift this up there? Can I leave this up there? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Whoopsies. Threw it right back in the hole. Oh, bad. She played the Enterprise computer in Star Trek. Oh, that's cool. I haven't actually watched Star Trek. I have a friend who loves Star Trek, but I personally have never actually watched it. So I do up, and then how did I do that? I just did that a second ago. How did I do that? Oh, there we go. Gravity's fun. Yeah, gravity's dope. I love getting to play with these blocks. It's freaking sick. Oh, you can pull and push. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize you could do that. Oh, so you could bust down the wall? Oh, dude, that's actually so freaking sick. I do wish it wasn't lagging like this, but that's freaking awesome. Oh, can I kill this monster thing with this? Wait a second. Can I kill that thing? Yeah, let me go around this block. Ooh. Oh, I can't. Oh my god, you can. That's crazy. That's so freaking sick. Ancient screw. A screw used in ancient machinery. It's made of an unknown material, and no matter how many times it's turned, its threads never seem to show signs of wear. That was crazy. That's freaking. Okay, that's sick. You can use the actual environmental stuff to actually kill enemies. That's so freaking dope. Guardian Scout Type 1 model? Okay, that's sick. Whoop. That was crazy. The freaking front flip attack. Reminds me of oh god, Mikau. It reminds me of Mikau's attack. Do I jump again? Oh, I can't climb that? Okay, I got you, I got you. Okay, I see what I need to do. Here. Cool. You recommend switching the sword so your axes are big? I was gonna use it till it broke and then swap. Shrines are made of non-climbing surfaces, so be careful when you fall. Okay, that's smart. I guess that makes sense. That's the way that they force you to follow the puzzles. That's smart. Oh, I could probably pull this open. Oh yeah, I can. Cool. Okay. Oh, that's sick. Ooh, chest. Wait, what's that? How do I get up there? Oh, I can pull it to me. Oh, that's freaking awesome. It's like the reverse hook shot. Traveler's Bow, a small bow used by travelers for protection. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can be used to attack foes from a distance. Draw a bow and then release the fire. That's sick. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I don't have any arrows, but that's sick though. Middle is fun. Dude, all this stuff has been freaking sick so far. Oh, bro's stuck in a Naruto pose. Actually, that's not Naruto. That's Tien. Kikaha! Kikaha!
You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Omanao, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of Goddess Hylia, and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb.
Ooh, pretty. Oh, it got sucked into my soul. Why did that get absorbed into my soul? Spirit Orb, a symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of a shrine. Okay. Maybe look in the water with Magnesis. Man'al is the man who asked you here. The old man? The old man's the man who asked me here. 99. Oh, good night, dude. I'm sorry that everything's been kind of awful tonight. Hopefully tomorrow I can have this fixed. Spirit Orbs, this game version of Heart Pieces. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
May the goddess smile upon you.
And I upon her. But isn't the old man the one who asked me to come here? I'm pretty sure the old man specifically said, go there. And that's why I went here. Oh, speaking of the devil.
It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done.
How did you know?
Clairvoyance! Oh, or perhaps just something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. But perhaps that is not true for everyone. Oh. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there.
What do you mean?
It has been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that has survived all this time hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider.
Dude, that wasn't the deal. No, that wasn't the deal, bro.
Oh, well, I suppose I changed my mind. Screw you, young bitch. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again, you motherfucker?
Are you joking?
Oh,
Man, Link just gets me, bro. He gets me.
I am afraid not. But do not worry, I have another little trick to share with you for your effort. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke the shrine you came from, and the tower.
Yep, I see them.
You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I heard, quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such.
Cool, bro. Cool. Are you wearing a tunic IRL? Yes, I am. I am wearing a tunic IRL. It'll change tomorrow to a blue one, but today, yeah. It's so for the last month I've been wearing this tunic. For the entirety of this month I have been. It's for my March to Hyrule stuff. That's dope. Thank you. Basically, what it is I had never played a Zelda game. So for the month of March, I'm playing through 4 Zelda games before the end of March. I have already beaten Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. If I can aim this. Tomorrow, I will have this buffering thing fixed. Some way, some shape, somehow, I will have this fixed. Amber, a fossilized resin with a caramel-esque sheen to it. It's been valued as a component in decorations and crafting since ancient times. Wasn't there something over here too? What is that? Was that in the chest? You can work between any shrines and towers you've activated. Just do it, it's worth it. I'm definitely going to. Give it a try. Here's a fun fact. I counted right there's around 32. Let me retry this. Here's a fun fact. If I counted right, there's around 32 Zelda shorts on this channel. There's going to be way more than that by the time I'm done. Opal, a valuable ore that gives off a mesmerizing iridescence similar to the inside of a seashell. It contains the power of water. The power of water? For now, there's around 32 Zelda shorts. That is crazy. There are definitely more ready to go. What is that one? What is that? What is this? And B to put down. What is that? Just a weird little bar? Okay, that's sick. And he's never watched it for authenticity. Yeah, exactly. I've never watched it ever. Want to make a seesaw? I mean, that does sound kind of dope. Next game you should do is Skyward Sword and Tears of the Kingdom. Well, the next one I'm gonna start is Crimson Desert, and I will probably do a Zelda game at the same time and just rotate between the 2 games. It's a metal plank to use as a bridge to go to the center island. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's interesting. We'll come back to that in the future then. But for now, let's go to the tower. How is he here before me? I mean, he probably did the same thing. Well, no, he doesn't have a slate, does he? How did you get up here? Bro, talk to... Oh.
Well, you certainly took your time. Did you forget how to travel instantly?
Did you travel instantly? No, I remember. Don't talk to me like that.
Now then. I wanted you to join me up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Look through it, and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark on the map.
Okay. Press. Place.
The pins on your map serve as a reference point for your travels. Just stick a pin anywhere you're interested in.
How do you know?
Just a few tricks I've picked up after many, many years in the wild. You may take my advice or leave it. Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so.
Are you me? Are you just an old me? See me? The hashtag rip Sekiro. We'll get back to Sekiro in the future, just not right now. Oh god, this is not like... Okay, so that direction. There was one I saw over this way. Oh, not that. Crap, how do I zoom? That looks like maybe over here somewhere. I'm just gonna place it here. That didn't work. I see landmarks. There's the right near it is the cathedral, so I guess I'll place it right. If the cathedral's right there, it's probably closer back. Maybe this right here. Well, that didn't friggin' work. Right clicking just goes back to you. I didn't know. A button is the right one. Let's go with red. Okay, and then there's one over there. Near another tower too. Sick. Okay. That's over here. I'm gonna place it here maybe? Feels too low. I feel like it'd be higher up. I wouldn't be able to see it. It'd be like on this side. If it's even that far. I'm gonna put one over here and I'll just make my way that direction. I should be able to still see it whenever I get close, so it should be fine. I just need to be roughly in the right area. And then that over there looks like right. And there's one right here. Okay, so I'll hit that one. Are there any others that are super close by? Oh, that one's close by. Oh, don't trip off. That one right there. That's good enough. Okay, those are the three I'm gonna try. What up, Turtle? How's it going? Hey, don't talk to me that way, Richard. Also, no. I'm gonna try out this way. I'm gonna try out this way. You calm yourself. And also, I'm focusing on the map part. Remember, I'm playing this through, and if you remember correctly, I did say on this one, we're not gonna handhold. And also, I'm not gonna be talked to that way, dude. And again, I have read chat. If you remember, we've played 3 games together. I read the chat. Calm down. All right, your funeral? Hey, I'm okay with it being my funeral, dude. That's the whole point. on this specific one, I did say no hand holding. Because I have 2 full weeks to try and beat this game. So on this one, I would very much like to do it. You're just uppity because completely misread the tutorial. Hey, that's okay. If I misread it, I misread it. It's part of the learning experience, yeah? Oh, God. You just subscribe just because you don't care, lol. Thanks, man. Yeah, I just don't want to take crap. If I'm going to be trying to build a channel off of something, I'm not going to be building a channel off of being talked to that way. Dude, I wish I wasn't lagging right now because this could go so much better. That's fine. That's not it. Ooh. God, I wish I could actually see. Oh, he's putting himself back together. All right, we're gonna run away for this guy. Okay. I'm gonna skip this camp. I saw the thing was nearby. Oh God, I really gotta keep this thing fixed, man. Before next time, I'm gonna have this friggin' buffering thing fixed. I'm talking to my friend who let me borrow his Elgato, and we're troubleshooting in text message mode. So I may have this fixed before the next one. Is that up there? Join chat to watch. If a streamer asks for help, you're in the right stream. Yeah, exactly. It's like I do appreciate assistance, but on this one, I want to try and figure it out. There are times where I will ask for help. There are times where I'll ask for help, and then I will very much appreciate it. On this one, like Majora's Mask, I very much appreciate it. There was no way I was going to get to that game otherwise. On this one, though, I would like to try and figure it out. I have 2 full weeks to try and beat this game. So we'll see what happens when we get later on, but for now, it's like there's plenty of time. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh no, 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 no. Stalba Goblin, they thrive in the night. Honestly, it's fine though. All shrines are visible here. Bro, I am lagging like crazy. Oh no, oh my God. Oh my God. I did lose that shrine. I need to get up somewhere high so I can refine it. I mean, there's that one up there, but I don't think that was the one I saw. No, that's the one I saw. That over there is the one I saw. Okay, I got this. The stream, are you running on Invec New or X264? I think 264 is... No. I'm running on Invec. Sorry. No, I am running on Invec. I remember the settings. But this isn't from the OBS. This is because of the actual Elgato. My friend thinks it might be the USB-C connection issue. He thinks that maybe it's just something with one of my ports. So it's something I'm gonna have to try and, oh God, figure out. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Playing with DLC, not on this one. Maybe once we, oh God, maybe once we beat it. Oh my God, I can't freaking do anything. This buffering is awful. It's actually killing me. I could have actually managed to get away. Dang it. Yeah. He has a ROM of the game, so I may just have to run that. But let it be said that I tried to run it with the Switch first, okay? Let it be said I tried to do it the right way, okay? Yeah, he thinks it might be some sort of thing where it's not, like, compatible. Those things are dope. Surprise, the freaking laser beams of death. So I'll have to try something different for tomorrow's stream. I may even have to restart if I do end up swapping to the ROM. But I'll troubleshoot with him. Since we work together, I can talk to him at work as well and see if I can figure anything out. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Go around the corner, go around the corner. Yeah. Oh no. Get away before that one wakes up. God, you can literally see the frames being skipped. In our nightmare, the Guardian. Yeah, I can see why that would be a nightmare. That thing wants to freaking laser my face in, and I don't like that. Ah. Okay, new shrine.
To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Jabai.
I feel like it's a sign. And the name of something I missed out. Bomb trial? I get bombs. That's cool. Bombs are so OP in this game. I do know they're blue. That's all I know. I know they're blue. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling rune. I freaking love the water droplet thing. So far, that's been my favorite part, has been the freaking water droplet of data. All right, Smash Ultimate had this like exactly. Yeah, Smash Ultimate had it. Remote bomb, a bomb that can be detonated remotely. The force of the blast can be used to damage monsters or destroy objects. They are both round and cube bombs. Ooh, that's cool. So use whichever fits the situation best. Rune extracted. Bombs go boom time? Dude, I'm so down for the bombs. Press and hold up and then switch. Oh god. R to throw. That's not R. That's not R. That's not R. Okay, I'm gonna be 100% transparent. I don't know how to use controllers for Switch. I'm used to like an Xbox type controller and a PlayStation type. The tower stage had the old man. Yeah. Oh, did it? I don't even actually know that. Like I said, when it comes to the stages in Smash, it's very hard for me to actually 100% notice them. You can fly with the bombs with a glitch you call wind bomb. That's interesting. What up, Stry? Just tuned in. How's the stream been so far? Enjoying the game? I'm enjoying the game, but it's also hard because I'm having really, really crazy lag. Can I learn somehow? Yeah, slowly but surely. Is Navi in the game? Or was that only for his childhood? I think that was just his childhood. Oh, wait. Wait, why did the other one blow up? But this one I can choose to detonate. Nice. Yeah, I think Navi was just in the childhood. I don't think it's going to show up anymore. Just imagine if you have crooked offset hands, the buttons are in inconceivable positions. That would be awful. That would be terrible. And that is the weird thing about this one, is it's tilted, which it is similar to an Xbox very much in the setup, but it's just I don't know which button is which because I'm used to R1 and R2 and L1 and L2. So most of the time we blew stuff in our face. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, this is interesting. I should probably heal. I'm so not used to this at all. I do have cooked meat somewhere. Oh, wait, I didn't know materials and food were two separate tabs. Okay, well that explains a lot. We'll do that and then do that. Choose the XYB scheme. Well, that's the thing, is this has XYBA, but they're like in different spots. Navi is only in Ocarina of Time, but if you remember correctly, there was a reference. There's a reference headwear in this game, and of her that Link can wear. That's cool. Not I or ZI or R or NCR. No, it's like, well, the weird thing is this actually says R1, R2, L1, L2 on the controller, but then it's telling me to push L and R, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. What's Pactina? I think he's trying to say Ocarina. Oh, well, that didn't work. Please don't detonate. Explosion! Ooh, chest. Traveler's Claymore! A basic two-handed sword often wielded by aspiring adventurers. Its immense weight can knock enemy shields right out of their hands. That's dope. Okay, we're running that. I'm gonna drop this one stick because it's about to break. Ooh, we're still running the shield, or the sword, the big sword. Anyways, it's just mainly just supposed to be a dig at Nintendo. Nintendo has some crazy controls, dude. And the aliens that run their hardware design department, no, genuinely, they've always had such weird designs. I don't know why Nintendo has weird designs for their controllers. I see. I don't know if that was actually close enough. Where's that ladder at? There it is. Oh, yeah, I really need to get... Oh, hey, wait, it fell. Wait. Do you have infinite bombs in this game? Wait, that worked? I should have missed that for sure. That is a big explosion. God dang it, I'm so bad. I'm so not used to these controls yet. I will get used to these controls, I swear. And I will get used to my terrible frame rate. There we go. I did that in 1 frame a second. You should have infinite just recharge time. Oh, that's nice. Like next week. Yeah, that's... Oh, Ocarina. I've also discovered that my phone keyboard is messed up, and that's why I've been having a lot of typos on here, especially very recently. It glitches out and lags, but it gets based soon. Oh, I'm guessing fixed soon. Like next week. That's dope, dude. I'm glad you're gonna get it fixed. Having phone issues really is one of the worst things in the world, especially considering how vital your phone is in a daily usage. God. I will have this fixed tomorrow. I'm convincing my friend to just give me his ROM. Launch me. Yeah. That's sick. You're a pancake and a pancake. Da-da-da. You're a pancake. Okay. You clip your nails so you have no idea why you keep mistyping. That's fair. Sometimes it just happens. Amber, a fossilized resin with caramelized sheen. I got one of these already. Okay, I see. I'm gonna put a bomb on this and launch it. Yeah, from NES, A or B, and directions to 2 left, right triggers. Motion controls, 2 different joysticks, and a directional pad with the Y, X, B, A buttons. Genuinely, I think my favorite part, my favorite design of theirs is the 64-volt controller, because the 64 controller is hilarious due to the fact that it has that middle analog stick. This is going to be interesting. Swing. I did it in 1 frame. This is a sick dungeon though. I wish I could blow up that ball too. What is I'm a pancake? This is sick, dude. I do like this. I really wish I could play in better frames, but I am already loving the vibe of this game. Like if I didn't have that, if I didn't have all the issues with the buffering, this one would already be like, it is incredible, but I do wish I didn't have the buffering ruining it. But I'm going to try to resolve that before next stream. We may even stop a little early tonight just so I can do some troubleshooting, some more troubleshooting. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero.
In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb.
It's like a meme song on YouTube. Oh, I don't think I've heard that one. Isn't Elgato really outdated by now? I mean, but not this version. This is a newer version. It's the 4KS. It should work really well. It's something in my setup I need to figure out, but I don't know what it is. He thinks it might be my USB-C ports that are the issue, but I don't know. You don't hear about it anymore? I just don't think people talk about it anymore. Tryhard, saying I'm a pancake does not solve the question of what it is. Like, okay, meme song on YouTube, I know, but I haven't heard it before, so that doesn't like solve it. The only pancake song I know is Making Bacon Pancakes.
May the goddess smile upon you.
Thank you. Okay, we might just go ahead and stop after this temple, just because if I keep playing with the lag like this, I think it's going to ruin everyone's experience. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, King. Me, I'm doing great. The game, however, is not doing great. Pull it up. I did look it up earlier. I can try and see if find something real quick for it. Let me see. Because a lot of the things I was seeing was USB bandwidth limitations, which is one of the things that my friend is suggesting, is that my USB is the issue, which it wouldn't be surprising. Because the outdated firmware, we literally just updated it. It could be possible where I just needed to reset my PC afterwards, since I just did it. But I do know that yesterday, I tested all this out. This is the big thing. Yesterday, I tested all this out. And I tested it out with Mario Kart World, and that ran smooth, perfect, zero issues. But for some reason, it's having this issue with Breath of the Wild, and I don't know why. Also, we did have a Switch update today, and the Elgato firmware update today. So it could be a situation where I just needed to reset everything to get it functioning, and I just didn't try that out. So maybe that's the issue. Because I didn't know I had the firmware update until literally like while we were in the middle of the stream already. You beat this game working on 100%ing it on Switch now. Oh, that's dope, dude. It's dope. It's dying. Yes, King. It is dying bad. It is dying real bad. You're waiting for pizza outside your house, and then a car passed by, and you hear foo foo, and then honking. What? Oh. People screaming at each other, road rage. I got you. Maybe a quick retry with Mario Kart to rule out it's the game specific or weird process running. Well, I know it's not game specific because when I was literally in the settings of Nintendo, like the main menu, it was doing that. But if I take it off the dock, everything's smooth. So it's just something about how it's being processed through the Elgato. Kind of want to start playing Pokopia. Dude, Pokopia looks good. It looks great. I love the fact that it's like Animal Crossing, but Pokemon. I want to play it so bad. It might be it. You may just have to restart after you finish the objectives. Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering. That's kind of what I was wondering, is if maybe it's something where I just needed to restart it, because sometimes when you do updates, all you need to do is reset the PC and then it starts functioning. So I wouldn't be surprised if that is what I need to do. So I will probably do that right after stream. We may have to just put a pause on this for tonight, because unfortunately it does not want to function with me right now. And honestly, I would like to experience the game while it's working properly. Not the game, but the stream, of course. Yeah. I don't know. It's very unfortunate. It's because it should work perfectly fine. It worked fine yesterday. Yeah, it might just be a PC thing or a Elgato thing. Fun stream other than the buffering. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I try to keep things fun and light. It's just that doesn't always go that way. But I'm not a very like high strung dude. Like I'm pretty chill. Like you'll see me freak out on certain boss fights, but that's only if the boss fights have unfair mechanics. But for the most part, I'm pretty chill. Like I don't tend to get super, I don't know, angry most of the time. I will during boss fights. You will see rage come out during boss fights. But for the most part, it's not that big of a deal. Even the buffering, it's not something that like I'm angry about. It's more like I'm disappointed. But even so, the game has been fun. I just want to get it working. But I will. My goal is to get this thing fixed before next stream, so that way at least we can enjoy it. Even if it means I have to restart from scratch, that's fine. Restart and come back. Well, I have to stop stream at 10, and that's the reason why I'm like, if I restart now, we have 40-ish minutes before I have to stop, and I'm like, do I stop now and restart and then try it and we do a 40-minute one? Or games like to cheat sometimes if it learns how you play, especially fighting games. No, genuinely, you're right. You are 100% correct. We could always try and run a different game for the rest of the time of the stream. Actually, you know what? Just so I can show that it's an Elgato situation, let's do this. I have the game saved, so the game's fine. I forgot how to close the game. Don't delete. How do you close it? Back. There it is. Close software. Just to show that it's not like, look, this is the main menu. You see how it's like clearly skipping things? Is that the Force Unleashed? Yeah, this is my friends, but yeah, he does have the Force Unleashed. I have also played the Force Unleashed, but I didn't know it was even available on the Switch. Because I played it on the PS3, and then I recently picked it up on stream. Yeah, it's lagging bad. Yeah, you can tell. You'll see it just straight up skip all the games. Like that's the weird part about it, is it wasn't like this yesterday. So there's something else going on here. But then again, yesterday when I tested it out, I wasn't streaming yet. I just had OBS pulled up and the Switch pulled up. So maybe it has something to do with that. But I feel like resetting would probably help. You might need to get that yourself. Dude, it's so good. It's such a good game. Like even now, I played it again recently on Steam. And even now it's still a great game. Maybe but yeah, it's Force Unleashed is so good. I'm sorry that tonight's stream didn't go well, guys. I do apologize. I wish things weren't lagging like this, but I'm gonna try to fix it. I'm gonna try to fix it before next stream. It's just today was not in my favor. My tunic didn't come in. I can't change the color of the light behind me, and now and the Switch doesn't want to. Well, not the Switch. The Elgato doesn't want to work properly for me. It's probably the firmware update. Could be from the Switch update because it has a software boost now. Oh, it does. I went into. See if I can do this without doxing my friend. I turned off some things here because it had resolution at auto and it was running in 4K. So I turned it on to 1080p thinking that maybe that lower settings would help it run better. Doesn't seem like that worked. I turned off HDR because the HDR seemed like it might have been an issue. That didn't solve anything. I did turn this off at one point. That didn't change anything. Turned it back on. Turned off, like I tried with all the settings on and all the settings off, and it's not solving the issue. So I do think that it's something else going on and not necessarily from the Switch. I think it could be something to do with the Elgato or something to do with the USB. And I'm just trying to figure that out. Honestly, it could even just be the fact that I just had a firmware update in the Elgato streaming stuff. And then, you know what? Let me just restart that real quick. Maybe if I do a hard reset of the Elgato stream, maybe that solves it, because I don't think I actually tried closing that. Apparently from closing it, it automatically closed everything. That's crazy. Usually it doesn't work like that. There's nothing ringing in the background. Weird. It's probably the Elgato. I think you're correct. I think it's the Elgato. See, here's the weird part. After the reset, you can see right now, everything's running perfect. Everything's great. Everything's working so smooth. But if I start running the game, I wonder if it'll stay fixed or if we'll have issues. because the way it's been going is I'll like reset something, everything will run smooth for a few minutes, and then it'll start to slowly just get worse and worse, and I don't know why. I'm betting it's a USB data reading situation. But like you can see, everything's running smooth right now. Question is, will it stay smooth? I don't know. I'm hoping we can get this. Maybe we can get some more time out of this because of the reset. Who knows? Maybe it won't even have those issues anymore. And if it is, oh god, if it solves itself, oh god, sorry, words have to stop. Oh no, stop, don't shoot. Sorry. Who knows? Maybe we can actually get gameplay out of this. Okay, with that done, I can remove that one. Oh, cool. Okay, well, maybe we can get some more playtime out of this. Maybe we don't need to stop just yet. Maybe I literally just did need to reset the software, and I wasted all my time with the troubleshooting. And if that is the case, that's sad because I don't think I ever tried resetting the Elgato. I'm gonna go to that one. Well, maybe we get some more gameplay out of this. It looks like everything's running smooth for now. Genuinely could have just been the firmware update. They had this issue on an episode of Star Trek. They just couldn't get their system software working. Whoop, that's an evil. Is it a fake one? No one fake? So this was turning off my car. Oh wait, see, it's doing it again. You can see that the more I play, the more it starts to escalate. I can jump up this ladder. Wait, I can jump up the ladder. Oh, that's cool. It's like Assassin's Creed. Yeah, you can see it's already buffering really bad again. He's probably correct. My friend's probably correct. It probably is a USB thing. I probably just got to figure out how to fix this. Maybe it's too much data going through. Ooh, don't jump off that. Don't jump off the plane. I probably shouldn't have come up here. That was probably a bad idea. I'm sorry that things have been a wreck tonight, guys. I guess that's what I get for being so excited for Breath of the Wild. I just get to be sad. Ooh, yes, climb down, please. Can you jump down? Is that even possible? Doesn't make sense that it starts good and then gets buffery as it goes. See, that's the part that's so confusing about it, and that's why I think it might be some sort of thing with the Elgato. Because it starts off strong, and then it gets really slow. And I know it's not... Okay, that's the thing, is I know it's not the Switch. I can rule that out because the Switch is perfectly fine. The Switch is running perfect. I don't think it's the computer necessarily. It could be a port. I know it's not the computer, like, in a whole, because everything else is running smooth. Like, stream stuff's still going good. I can still see OBS is running perfectly fine. My computer, or my camera is proof that the computer isn't the issue. It could be a port. It could be the USB-C ports, because the only way I can run the Elgato is running it from a USB-C to a USB-C, and my USB-C ports aren't perfect, so maybe that's the issue. Can you mirror the gameplay to OBS instead of being connected to the computer, like mirroring? I don't think I can in this game. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I can just plug a USB-C directly into it. I'll have to look into it. Maybe I don't need the Elgato for it. Hey man, you don't have to apologize for anything. Stream is still watchable and entertaining nonetheless. Well, thank you, Stride. I appreciate it. I mean, even though I don't necessarily have to apologize for it, I still feel bad because, one, I wanted to play the game, and two, I would like for it to be a watchable experience at least. But yeah, no, it's like, okay, how do I phrase how I'm feeling about this? It's not that I'm necessarily upset. Ooh, what was that? I think I just got distracted by a squirrel. It's not that I'm necessarily upset that the game is having buffering issues, which it's not. It's the streaming stuff. I think it's more that I'm upset that I didn't catch it before we started, and that I didn't have everything working the way it needed to. Because I would like to. Okay, don't go up here. I would like to be able to play this. I would like to be able to enjoy this experience with you guys. I know you guys have probably played this game before, but like, even so, I think it's fun getting to experience it with you guys. Yeah, I think unfortunately we're just gonna have to stop here, and I will have to do some troubleshooting on it. You're flustered? Yeah, I'm definitely flustered, but I think it's mostly just because I'm disappointed. I would like to be able to start this today, especially because that's the challenge. At least I have 2 full weeks. That's the big thing. I have 2 full weeks to figure it out, because the March to Hyrule challenge ends on the 31st of the month, which is 2 Tuesdays from now. So 2 full weeks from today. So I still have 2 weeks to beat this game, but we may have to rerun this circuit. I don't know. I'm in contact with my friend. I'm gonna see if he has that ROM available. If he does, I may swap to that for tomorrow's stream. But I don't know. It's a work in progress. What up, Pet? How's it going? Yeah, it's been an unfortunate stream. That's all I have to say. It's just this entire month I've not had any issues, and dang, it's sad. Shoot, you got the weekend as well. You got this, man. Yeah, definitely. And I mean, any time that we miss out on today, I'll make it up. I'll make it up on Saturday easily. For those of you who haven't been to any of my weekend streams, my Saturdays go long and they go hard. I usually do somewhere between 8 to 12 hour streams on weekends. So you could actually beat this in 1 week. That's cool. Okay. I mean, if that's the case, I don't feel as bad about it. We can definitely make up the time then. Yeah, I'll get it fixed before tomorrow's stream. It's an unfortunate setback. I'm sorry that this is how we started. Breath of the Wild, of all of them. Oh, this is the one I wanted to play the most. Like, okay, Twilight Princess was sick. I loved it. I loved Ocarina of Time. I did very much enjoy Majora's Mask. This is the one I wanted to play the most, though. I was so excited for this one, and not off to a great start with it. But that's not the game's fault. That's something I need to figure out, but I'll figure it out, and we'll make back this time. We can still do plenty of time. Hey, it wouldn't be a challenge if there wasn't setbacks. Am I right? Nothing to be upset about. It's whatever. That's life, you know. You just keep moving forward. We'll get it fixed. We'll get it solved, and we'll have plenty of time. We'll have plenty of time. It's just unfortunate that this is how the first Breath of the Wild stream goes, man. Oh, dang it. But it's fine. I'll solve it. We'll figure it out. And if I don't figure it out before tomorrow's stream, we'll have a troubleshooting stream, and we'll all work together and we'll figure it out. I just don't want to have to waste you guys' time with a full stream of trying to troubleshoot, even though that's basically what today was a full stream of me troubleshooting. Well, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. Is that the saying? Is that the saying? That's how the cookie crumbles? Dang. Unfortunate start to the Breath of the Wild. Unfortunate start to the Breath of the Wild streams, but we'll solve this issue. We'll get it fixed, and we'll get it up and running. I'll keep in touch with him. We'll get it solved. If I have to use the ROM, I'll use the ROM. I tried to do it the right way. Hey, no one can say that I tried to cheat Nintendo, even though they love suing people. No one can say I tried to cheat them. Is we're still here, or timed out? Sorry about earlier, but I think the lag was getting to us. I think I don't know if he's still here. I think he might have been timed out, but I think I don't know for how long. Yeah, I don't doubt the flag was getting to you. It was not great. I understand. It's been a stressful experience, but maybe tomorrow will be better. I'm sorry that today went as it went, but hopefully we can actually get things working by tomorrow. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. Maybe AI will know. Maybe, honestly, who knows? Maybe something can solve this problem. You think the technology can solve the technology? Ah, dang. Well, I'm sorry guys. I'm probably gonna go ahead and stop it a little bit early. I know we still have like 30 minutes, but like, I'll probably spend those 30 minutes trying to troubleshoot, and hopefully I can solve this issue. just a hints, look it up yourself. I mean, I'm definitely gonna look it up myself, but there's a lot of the different info online. Nothing really hurts to try and solve it. And I also have contact with my friend. I can talk to him and see if we can figure it out. I may just give him a call and see. But I will have it fixed one way or another before next stream. Hopefully. I guarantee that I will hopefully have it fixed before next stream. So, yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry that today was a disappointment, but hey, that's how life goes. It wouldn't be technology if there wasn't issues, you know? But yeah, we'll continue tomorrow, and one way or another, we will make progress tomorrow. Sorry about today's stream being what's the word we're looking for? Shit show? That's probably the phrasing. The best phrasing I can think of. Man. Well, tomorrow we, worst case scenario, restart the game and play through it with a non-lag UN. But we'll have to see how it goes. Have a good night. Yeah, you too. It's unfortunate run, but that's how tonight will have to be. So for everyone who is going to bed, good night. For everyone waking up, starting your day fresh, good morning. For everyone, and for everyone else in between, goodbye. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And tomorrow we should be good to go. Hopefully. Also, we got a Discord. If you want to stay in chat, just the link is in the description. You can join the Discord, and we can talk on there as well when I'm offline and things like that. I'm always down to talk. Right now we only have a few people, but the more who join, the more conversations we can have, and pretty chill group. So if you want to join Discord, here's a community you can join. But as for that, I think that's pretty much going to be everything for today. I'm gonna troubleshoot for a while, so I'll see you guys next time, and we're gonna have this resolved before next stream. That's a guarantee. All right, see you guys next time. Peace.